In a quiet town surrounded by dusty roads and old trees, lived a man named Aarav. He was known for many things: his honesty, his discipline, and his calm nature. But above all, people knew him as the man who never lost his temper. Life in that town was not easy. The markets were loud, people argued over small things, and tempers rose quickly. Yet no matter how harsh the situation became, Aarav remained calm. His face stayed peaceful, his voice steady, and his actions thoughtful. Some people admired him for this. Others mocked him. "He is weak," some said. "A man who doesn't react has no courage," others laughed. But Aarav never defended himself. He simply smiled and walked away. Aarav worked as a clerk in the town's trade office. Every day, people came to him with complaints, demands, and frustrations. They shouted when their work was delayed. They blamed him for problems he did not create. Sometimes, they insulted him openly. Still, Aarav listened patiently. One afternoon, a wealthy merchant named Raghav stormed into the office. His face was red with anger. "You useless man," he shouted. "Because of your delay, I lost a huge deal. Do you even understand what you've done?" The entire room fell silent. All eyes turned toward Aarav. A younger clerk whispered, "If you don't answer him now, he'll think you're weak." But Aarav didn't raise his voice. He calmly opened the file and reviewed the documents. Then he said softly, "Sir, your papers were incomplete. I informed your assistant yesterday. Once corrected, the approval will be immediate." Raghav froze. The anger slowly drained from his face. Without another word, he turned and left. That evening, Aarav's friend Samir confronted him. "Why do you tolerate such disrespect?" Samir asked. "You could easily shut people up with harsh words." Aarav smiled gently. "Because anger gives temporary satisfaction," he said. "But calmness gives lasting control." Samir frowned. "Control over what?" he asked. "Over myself," Aarav replied. A few months later, an important announcement shook the town. A senior administrative position was opening. The government wanted someone patient, respected, and trustworthy. Many people applied. Aarav applied too. Whispers began again. "He's too soft. He never reacts. He can't lead." During the selection process, candidates were placed under pressure. They were criticized unfairly, interrupted constantly, even insulted on purpose. One by one, candidates lost their temper. Some argued. Some shouted. Some walked out in anger. When it was Aarav's turn, the examiner spoke harshly. "Your record is average. Your behavior is boring. Why should we select someone so emotionless?" The room went silent. Aarav took a slow breath. "I feel emotions like everyone else," he said calmly. "I simply choose not to let them control my actions." The examiner leaned forward. "And why is that?" he asked. "Because emotions are powerful tools," Aarav replied. "But dangerous masters." Days later, the results were announced. Aarav was selected. The town was shocked. The same people who mocked him were speechless. Samir ran to him. "They chose you," he said. "How? You never fought back." Aarav invited Samir to his home. Inside his small room, Aarav opened an old notebook. Its pages were filled with reflections. "Every time I wanted to react in anger," Aarav said, "I wrote down what would happen if I did." He pointed to a page. "Anger leads to words. Words lead to regret. Regret leads to loss." Then he turned the page. "Calmness leads to clarity. Clarity leads to better decisions. Better decisions lead to growth." Months passed. Aarav used his power wisely. One day, Raghav returned. This time, with respect in his eyes. "I was wrong," Raghav said. "I thought silence meant weakness." Aarav smiled. "Most people shout to feel powerful," he replied. "But real power comes from self-control. Life will insult you. People will provoke you. Situations will test you. But remember this: when you control your emotions, you control your future." Anger feels strong, but calmness is stronger. The world respects not the loudest voice, but the wisest response. Master your emotions, and you will master your life. If you like the story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.